Hello everyone, my name is Arya and welcome to the video. Hunt dollars are hard to come by for some, and with the recent price changes of last year, some poor players can't even afford to feed their little hunter children the uppercuts and Mosin snipers that they need to grow big and strong. 40% price increase here, 70% increase there, a 200% price increase on the combat axe, which is ridiculous by the way. And sure, there were a few nice reductions to guns like the Pax and the Terminus, but when basic household items like Vit Shots cost an extra 20 bucks, well that's just absurd. Now I'm not quite broke, but I'm also not quite a Bayou billionaire, so I sympathize with anyone who has been struggling in this new economy. And while I may not play the most expensive loadouts, I still have a crippling addiction to buying legendary hunters. This is a cry for help. But like I said, not broke, but also not stupid rich, so what am I? Well, I'm a problem solver, a sort of Bayou researcher, if you will. So unlike the self-proclaimed 6 stars on the Hunt subreddit, instead of crying about it and threatening to quit the game because of a slight change that Crytek has made, I decided to actually do something about it. Obviously, not all weapons are created equal, and this is often reflected in their price tag. A machete, as much as I adore it, doesn't quite pack the same amount of punch that a bomb lance does, hence the $18 price tag. But this is Hunt Showdown. Everything has its strengths, everything has its weaknesses, and everything theoretically can get the job done. So, why not put the cheapest guns in Hunt Showdown to the test? A hyper-budget loadout that will be your shining beacon of hope in these desperate times of poverty? I should also note that I'm specifically picking guns that can fill a 3-slot and 1-slot loadout, even though the true cheapest loadout, assuming you actually go into the match with weapons, would be 2 combat axes. I was looking for something with a little bit more range, namely a pistol and a rifle, so sorry machete and combat axe, but you've already had your time to shine on this channel. So for a primary, we have a Springfield for 38 bucks. The cheapest 3-slot weapon in the game, but also one of the highest damage rifles. 130 damage to the chest does not mess around, and means that you can one-hit down hunters if they are missing a small bar, assuming you factor in medium ammo damage drop-off. The reload is also very quick for a single-shot weapon, and it comes with a ton of ammo, so you should never find yourself running dry. And what better to complement it than the cheapest pistol in the game, the Nagant M1895 for $24. When people think of the Nagant, they usually think of the silencer or the precision variants, or sometimes even the officer, and the poor old base version just gets kicked to the curb. Well, I am here to tell you, do not sleep on this thing. On its own, the irons are amazing for clicking heads, especially if you're an avid officer user, and with fanning, this little baby of a gun spreads its wings and truly shines bright. Fastest fanning fire rate in the game, 21 spare shots, 7 shots in the cylinder instead of 6, and pretty decent accuracy to boot. All of this for only $24. Tag someone with the Springfield, and then whip out the 7-shooter and fan them into the ground. And quickly before the gameplay starts, I want to let you know this was all streamed over on my Twitch, and if you like the content on YouTube, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button if you find yourself coming back. So, cheapest guns, as a solo. How good are they really? Well, let me show you. Oh, and this is just a friendly reminder that the Devil's Moon soul traps don't really enjoy being shot and have a bit of a tendency to have a explosive reaction. Just in case you're like this duo and forget that that happens. I feel like they probably heard me. Yeah, they must have heard me. The way they're moving around. I think they're in the building. How? Was that not a headshot? He has an officer, probably has a shotgun. Battle of the Fanning. Can we talk about how sick that fucking play was? Can we talk about that for just like, just a second? Just a fucking second. Oh my god, this loadout? Shooting this. It tagged her. You could hear, actually got both of them. They were both bleeding. I was just too slow on peeking her, so she healed up like just in time. Oh, that feels good. That feels really good. Anyway, time to get this clue. When using budget, knowing your environment is important, as in most situations, pound for pound, the higher price tag guns are just going to outgun you. And no, this isn't me flexing that I got a soul trap assist, as proud of that as I am. Especially as a solo, good movement around compounds and terrain can make or break a fight. You'll know you're doing things right if your enemies give you some constructive feedback in the middle of your fight. I haven't used the new army very much, and I haven't used it to its full extent to really be able to tell, like, okay, is this gun, like, worth it? I don't know, like, personal preference-wise, I prefer the Nagant. Just because it's, like, such a nice little... It's cheap, it's reliable, usually. I mean, as reliable as compact ammo can be. And it clicks heads. Like, the iron sights make it very easy to click heads. I'm a big fan of the Nagant. Not a huge fan of the new army. I don't know, they're also like two very different weapons though, and I recognize that. It's kind of hard to compare a double action versus a single action. Oh, there was one there. Someone just stepped in their own trap. Thanks for letting me know that you have traps though. Hit someone's head right there? No. What are they doing? Come on, you know you wanna. I have Vigilant? No, I don't. Two very nice ammo types that are useful in their own situations. True. FMJ, though, makes it so fucking slow, though. Like, do you really want to do that to yourself? Like 200 meters per second muzzle velocity. Okay. Alright, horse. Really? Okay, just... I thought I got a hit marker. Playing a dangerous game here. I should probably move. I'm gonna pull back and move, though. And they are not happy with me right now. Reload, please. Come on, reload, please. Maybe going for a revive? Yeah.
Come here, you little rat bitch. Come here.
They're not happy with me. Yeah, they're not too happy about that one. quit horsing around. I needed to heal, okay? I was playing that annoying. Listen, I've been getting headshotted so much tonight. No scoped. I think people underestimate like how fucking... Oh my god, with FMJ? Lol. Lol. I think that's Smolder though. Oh, he also had a Nagant though. Okay, never mind. Going back on what I said about people not bringing it. As you saw, the high damage of the Springfield netted me a couple of easy one-taps after getting the initial down on the carcass, and also as you saw, the hipfire is way more accurate than many people think, allowing for the Springfield to somewhat work in close quarters as a quick follow-up shot or a high damage opener. Speaking of accuracy, the Springfield also has very little sway to it, and an effective range of just over 200 meters, meaning that it's pretty well suited for longer range shots assuming your target holds still. All you need is a bit of patience, maybe a third-party distraction, and a half-decent rotate to allow you to stand up to even your newer younger sibling that's hogging all of the spotlight. Your bug is just like gaslighting everyone into like crafting bricks. Which like I can respect because if you're crafting bricks, it means you're not throwing them through my window, which is ultimately like the test of good faith. It's like the shopping cart fallacy of like you gain nothing from putting the shopping cart back, and you lose nothing. Like there are zero consequences for just leaving it there and not putting it back. It is like the ultimate judge of character. Although I guess it... Okay. Hold that thought. Another archaeologist. I'm on my death sheet, so I need to be careful. No silly plays from here, from me right now. Is the clue over there? It is. Awesome. Great. Oh my god. Fine, Zephyr, fine! Very true. Well, the Springfield wasn't in the game at launch, though. That was behind me. That was like a flare shot behind me. That might just be at Alice Farm, though. Haven't gone that far because that AI is not pissed off. I take it back. They're on the bridge. No, that's an armored. Never mind. I'm stupid. That was the gate. What am I hearing? I feel like I'm hearing someone right over here. I really don't like it. Unless it's just a grunt, I don't know. I just had a bunch of Winnie Giga Chads, but there was a patch, like, I think it was when the Assassin came around that they added the Martini in the Springfield, right? I can't remember exactly. I think I remember seeing something for that, though. I don't know if they fucked off or not. That's not the... Someone's over there. Right there. Hi, buddy. There we go. Sounds like the Weird Sister's fighting the other person right now. Patience. And good rotates. Weird Sister did run over this way, though. If she's still over there or not. I want to loot him. I'm gonna try it. Need my death cheat back. Ow. Ooh, that was a bow shot near me. What? Who was shooting this bow? Stop it! Is it Kane? Was it you? Kane was rotating over this way. Alright, Gunslinger Kane, Jesus. Damn it. I was able to pick myself up after a bit, but the rest of the match mainly consisted of me resupplying and picking off a straggler before getting out with a token. Not the most interesting of fights. But editing aside, I can confidently say that the Springfield and the Nagant are pretty compatible as a budget match. Fanning is recommended to give you a close range option, but all in all, I was very pleasantly surprised with this loadout, so give it a try. I'm sure your wallet will be happy. Thanks for watching.